Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Smith is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Orlando, filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony in at the point. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Banchero. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here is Plumlee. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Smith. Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron. On offense, here are the Magic. Wagner, right side. Feeds to Banchero. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Rozier. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Magic moving the ball around. And stolen by Hayward. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open, let me make the game easy for him.
Wagner against Hayward. Wagner outside. Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room. Just 5 on the clock. 4-on-3 break. Shoots a fader. Got a piece of it.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
And so Orlando again turning it over. We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
Plumlee, the pass to Smith. Rozier looking around. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Shot from 12. Charlotte no good that time either. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Suggs with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Good on the triple.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time he makes makes it look easy.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Oubre subbed in for Dennis Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
That three off the mark. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. McDaniels passes to Richards. Oubre outside.
This is the ridiculous wingspan of Obama. He's a problem for offensive players.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Rozier with the steal. And the jam by Oubre.
How about the vertical from Kelly Oubre Jr.? My goodness.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Isaac. Puts the move on. Bamba trying to break free. Isaac misses. And here is Rozier. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's a second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
The Hornets shoot their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Caleb McDaniels at the line for two.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. So for the Magic, Okeke comes in for Isaac, and it's Hampton for Ross. That one misses. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and you really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now, here's Bamba. Right wing. Got it up.
Yes!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And that does it for the first quarter. Magic out in front, up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Put your hands together, fans.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Oubre out there with Dennis Smith, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
There's the lob to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Now, here's Oubre. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Shot clock at 3. Hayward. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star.
10 without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now here is Carter, and he makes that one. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Smith finds Plumlee. Oubre outside. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. Outside Anthony. To the paint. Banchero dishes to Carter.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Hornets trail by 9. Poked away. Smith outside. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. And Orlando will get a change here. Ross is checked in.
Coming on the floor for your Magic, Terrence Ross.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hayward outside. 5 to shoot. There's another turnover by the Hornets.
Magic ball.
Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Cody Martin.
Passes it to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero kicks to Ross. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
The pass to Washington. Martin against Ross. And it's Martin penetrating. Washington passes to Smith. 11 feet out and he hits it. Smith's got his first basket.
This guy reads defenders so well and gets great elevation on his shots. Dennis Smith gets that mid-range to go.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Lob pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty. If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
Charlotte calls timeout. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ahmed Baba, he's checked in for Banchero. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Franz Wagner. Gary Harris is checked in for Suggs. And Markel Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. Here are the Magic now, following the three by Charlotte. Here's Bamba. Pass to Fultz. He kicks to Ross. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Martin wide open. He fires off target with his three. Orlando leading by 10. Here's Ross. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon, drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
McDaniels with the ball. He's against Bamba.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Harris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Washington. Rozier with the ball. Passes to McDaniels. Over Ross. And it's sent back by Isaac.
That's 6'11", sending it back, Jonathan Isaac. Woo-hoo! This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Rozier the pass to Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that concludes the first half. Magic lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They really poured it on in the second quarter, building the lead to 10 points. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they do.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
in those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 10. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. At the forward position, it's Wagner and Ben Carroll. And it's Carter in at the 5. This is out there for Orlando. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Ben Carroll's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Here's Rozier. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Rozier's got 6.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Wagner passes to Carter. Outside Anthony. Just his first attempt. Plumlee with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. Hayward kicks to Smith. Back to Hayward. There's the pass to Rozier. The 17-footer. Carter pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hayward on the wing. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Suggs in the corner. There's the lob to Carter.
They can see the movement there, the athleticism window Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Okiki's checked in for the Magic. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Charlotte. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And that one, good. Plumlee's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Wagner passes to Okiki. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
Nice. He's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Hornets trail by 6. Smith dishes to Oubre. Back to Smith. Hayward outside. Oubre, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Jalen Suggs is moving early. If you're open, he's going to find you pretty pass.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Plumlee finds Oubre.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Rozier. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. The baseline J. Here's Okiki. Sweet move, and it's good on the layup. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And it'll be spot of the game right here.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subs in for Rozier. And the basket by Isaac.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Martin. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go. Hampton heading to the hoop. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials has a call with the foul.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And they lost that last game by a slim margin, and you can't help but think that if he had a better night at the stripe, the result could have been different.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. You know, during his career, Doris, we've seen Kelly Oubre adapt to multiple coaches and teams.
He has, Kevin, and he can do that through hard work. Oubre improved his perimeter game early in his career, and now he is very capable of adding offensive punch and defensive versatility to whichever roster he's on.
Outside, Martin.
Orlando foul. Second personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Hornets, Cody Martin. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Smith. Oubre on the wing. A floater, and he lays it up and in.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Oubre, Hayward out there with Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Smith in at the point guard position.
Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I can imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right, he probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Smith. Here's Washington. Plays it up off the glass. Washington's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
It's stolen by Anthony. At the elbow, Suggs. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. Here's Rozier. Oubre outside. Pass to Haley. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him.
Clearly struggling here with the foul still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hayward. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
Size and length and skill. Gordon Hayward doing a nice job using his body.
Anthony. He can't get that one to fall. And the Hornets now going the other way.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Wagner on the wing. Going inside. That one falls. Coming off Anthony's feet.
We can see the fluidity on the drive by Franz Wagner. This guy very capable of putting it on the deck.
Rozier up top. Second shot opportunity. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Plumlee. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he gets it to go. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back. All the officials are all over that.
Shooting for Charlotte, Terry Rozier III, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Rozier.
Boy, when I think of Terry Rozier, a few things come to mind. Speed certainly is a problem for defenders, scoring ability as well, but the fearlessness is really what makes him hard to deal with.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
There's the lob, the corner, up high, and shot the alley-oop.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight, and sends it home.
So it's the Hornets now. It's a 10-point game.
Magic foul. Carter Jr. Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Terry Rozier III. 2 shots.
It's the first that brings them within single digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And then Washington with the dunk.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Back to Anthony. He lobs it up and finished off by Banchero.
Chemistry at its best. Unreal out alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 9. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Dennis Smith.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the match. 1:25 left in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bamba. And here they go. And finished off by Wagner.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Hornets trail by 11. Here's Rozier. Here's Plumlee. And easy 2 points on the way.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Bamba. Stolen by Washington. Fast break now for Charlotte. Hayward leading the charge. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Into the lane. And Suggs throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Rozier. Now the pass to Washington. And it's blocked. Hayward against Wagner. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Wagner passes to Bamba.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
It's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hayward from outside. The shot comes out. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the full advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.